This is Chanel Dupree with Foster Care and Fashion. We are here on the corner of Hutton Road and Leavenworth Road, or Huntoon Road and Leavenworth Road, whatever you would like to call it. We are in front of the Mike Nichols for Wyandotte County Judge sign. He is running to be the next Wyandotte County District Court Judge, and so we are going to talk with him a little later. It is going to be amazing, so definitely tune in. Take care. Welcome. We are here with Foster Care and Fashion, and I am here with attorney Mike Nichols.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming on Foster Care and Fashion with Chanel Dupree. And so you are doing something pretty special here, right?
I'm running for District Court Judge.
Running for District Court Judge here in Wyandotte County.
Yes, here in Wyandotte County, yeah.
Excellent. And so how about we just get into it? What are the top 3 reasons why people should vote for you?
Okay. Well, I think the first one would be experience. So I handle pretty much any kind of case a district court judge is going to see. And I could get dropped in any courtroom tomorrow and asked to be the judge, and I would know exactly what I was doing. And I know that because I often pro tem for judges who are not available in our district courts, doing criminal cases, domestic cases, probate cases, whatever the case may be. Probably the 3 kinds of cases that take up most of the court's time are criminal, juvenile, and domestic.
Absolutely.
And I do, I've tried over 40 jury trials in Wyandotte County. I am qualified to handle any level of criminal case except for a death penalty case. I do juvenile cases 6 days a month in Wyandotte County for indigent clients. And so I'm well versed in both juvenile offender and child needed care cases. And then as far as domestic cases, I handle lots of divorce and child custody cases, as well as protection from abuse and protection from stalking cases. That's a huge part of my practice. And in addition to just representing moms and dads in those cases, I am a certified guardian ad litem. So I actually can represent,
yes.
I can represent the children in those cases. As you well know, there are times that those cases get too nasty, for lack of a better word, and the judge says, I need to hear what's best for these kids, not just what the mom or the dad wants. And so they'll appoint me, and I'll go out and interview the children and interview the people at the school and whoever else might have information and make recommendations there. So, and that's in addition to the work that I do in probate court and with people with mental health issues that I do regularly. And so I just can't imagine electing somebody as a district court judge to preside over a divorce case if you've never done one, or to preside over a criminal jury trial if you've never handled a criminal case, or any other of the number of cases that I handle.
So reason number 1, experience.
Right.
Okay.
Second one is quality of representation. So it's one thing to handle lots of different kinds of cases and to do it for a long time and have a number, but it's also about what you do with your cases.
Absolutely.
And I have a reputation for somebody that takes care of my clients and really cares about what I do. That's why my clients keep sending their friends and families back to me. That's where I get most of my clients from. I don't advertise anywhere. But it's also, I take up about 50% of my caseload of indigent clients, people who can't afford attorneys, and I get appointed to represent. That's primarily in criminal cases, child needed care cases, juvenile offender cases, and what we call care and treatment cases, which are people suffering from mental illnesses such that they're a danger to themselves or others.
And that's in typically probate court.
Right. And of course the guardian ad litem work. And so a judge is not going to appoint you to handle those kinds of serious cases if you don't have a good reputation.
Yeah.
And I regularly get called, hey, this person's not here, we need somebody to come to court, can you come? Or this has been a difficult case, this person had problems with their last attorney, we're going to appoint Mike because we know he knows what he's doing and that they're not going to have any reason to complain about the work that he's going to do.
Isn't that so important though for an attorney to be reliable, to be dependable, for you to have a good reputation in the community?
Absolutely. I don't know. It seems so basic that I should have to sit here and say I show up on time and I know what I'm doing.
And I call my clients back.
And I call my clients. Every one of my clients has my cell phone number. It's on my business card. It's everywhere. It doesn't matter whether you're court appointed or somebody's hired me. Everybody does, and you can call me there anytime. And yeah, that's a big deal. 90% of what we do as lawyers, there's 10% legal work, and maybe this isn't quite right, but 90% of it is helping the clients through the situation, understand the legal work that's being done, understand the processes at play. And so I think quality of representation. And the last one is kind of your perspective, and I kind of think it plays into that a little bit, which is the kinds of cases I handle are ones where people are coming to me during a pretty difficult time in their lives. And it's a huge honor and a huge responsibility when somebody says, here, I'm having this problem, can you please help me with it? And that's where it comes down to. Yeah, you got to be there. You got to show up, because this person's scared to death already, whether it's a divorce and child custody case, whether it's a criminal case, whatever kind of case it is. They're scared. Court is an unfamiliar place to them. They know that it's a different language that's spoken there and that they don't understand it. And so once they've come and gotten you to help them through it, if you're not there for them, I don't know what else you could possibly do to ever make up for that. Because that's what you're there for, to walk them through that. And once you've had that perspective of walking with somebody through that difficult situation, seeing them come into the door, not even necessarily know what the problem is, but knowing that they need help, helping them identify what the problem is and how you're going to fix it, seeing what it takes for them to get the money together to hire an attorney, what it does for them and their family to miss work to come to court, what it's going to mean for them if they get probation versus prison, or whether they don't get to see their children that often. The bottom line is that a judge is going to see one side say what they want, the other side say what they want, make a decision, and the case is going to be out the door in a pretty short time, and the judge may never think of that case again, but that decision lives on with those people who just left his courtroom.
Absolutely.
And when you've been through the kind of work that I do, where you walk people through these difficult situations, you get to know their families, you get to know what they're going through, you don't lose sight of that. That the impact that you're having on those people's lives is going to live on. And when you're making those decisions multiple times a day, every day, the kind of impact that you're having on this community. And so I think that perspective matters a lot, and that is one of the main reasons I'm running for district court judge.
Well, thank you. So just to recap, we have number 1, experience, number 2, quality of representation, and number 3, perspective.
Yes.
You have the right perspective.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And those are the top 3 reasons why Mike Nichols for Wyandotte County Judge.